Hey, Friday with CJ Off-Road. The factory hook catches on the JK Wrangler are just plain boring, and they're made of plastic, so they become brittle and break over time. Today we're going to be installing these Rugged Ridge adjustable hook catches. They're way more durable, and they'll give our Jeep a nice custom look. These hook catches are made of textured black painted aluminum, which will make them significantly more durable than the factory plastic catches, and they're adjustable for a perfect fit. They're going to give our Jeep a nice custom look, and they're super easy to install, so today we're going to install them on our 2016 Jeep Wrangler. Tools you'll need for this installation: 3/8 ratchet, 1/4 inch ratchet, 11mm socket, 10mm socket, 13mm socket, two 5mm hex keys, 4mm hex key, and a 16mm wrench. The first thing we're going to do is obviously open up the hood. Then we're going to remove this portion of the catch on top of the hood. Remove the two nuts with a 10mm socket. Then remove the catch. Now we can remove the bottom portion of the hook catch that mounts to the fender. There's a 13mm nut that's kind of hard to get to. I'm going to be using a 3-inch extension, a universal socket, and a 13 socket. Remove the nut, then you can pull off the catch. Before we install this on the Jeep, we need to disassemble this bottom portion so we can install it. You need to take this pin out with a 5mm hex key on each side. Separate the two pieces, then install this rubber bumper onto it. Now it's ready to go on the Jeep. With the factory hook catches off, we can now install our new Rugged Ridge catch. Insert the bottom of the catch into the hole in the fender. Then install the nut on the back side inside the fender and be sure not to drop it. Then tighten it up with a 13mm socket and a 5mm hex key. Reinstall the main portion of the catch along with the pin. Use a 5mm hex key on both sides to tighten it. Install the top portion of the catch. Make sure you have the hooks right here on the bottom part of the hood. Then use the provided washer and nut to secure it in place. Tighten it down with a 4mm hex key and a 10mm socket. Then I like to get this latch in place and really tighten on these jam nuts so they don't loosen. Then you can repeat the process on the other side and your installation's finished. Our Rugged Ridge hook catches are installed. They look way better than the factory ones, and they match our Jeep really well. There's no rubber here. They are way more durable. Installation's not too bad either. It should only take about 30 to 45 minutes, and before you know it, you'll be heading off-road.